Thursday, I think, Thursday.
That's great.
And then
Yep.
Sandy's supposed to bring me a.
Oh, okay. We had our Veterans Day program this past Friday at our meeting.
We had a good dinner.
It was really, yeah, I wish we could,
6:01.
okay, 6:01. Okay, we're at 9, so I'll call the meeting to order at 6:01. And, I'll do the roll call first. I'm present, Jean Malvin, Stephen Ham,
Here.
Adam Sines.
Present.
Olivia is absent, she is sick this evening. Jay,
Present.
Jimmy Vincent,
Present.
and Greg.
Present.
Let's stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I will ask for the approval of the previous meeting minutes. We have two to approve, one our regular monthly meeting, and the second one is our special meeting that we had for the budget.
I'll make a motion to approve both meetings.
Okay,
Minutes.
I'll second the motion.
okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And the approval of the claims and payroll. I'll entertain a motion on those.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes
Okay,
I'll
the
second.
minutes,
and payroll.
the claims.
The claims and payroll.
Okay. Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
And any new business that any council member or anyone has to bring before? We have none on the agenda. Okay. And any old business that needs to be revisited? We do have some items on the agenda that we'll discuss, but any old business? Okay. We're just moving right along.
Keep going.
Okay. Adam's tired. He wants to go home. So we'll have our reports from our committees, our events committee. They've been active again.
We served over 100 cups of cocoa for trunk or treat business and almost 8 dozen cookies and cupcakes. I guess what we want to plan, start planning now is light up Milltown. And
Yes,
if it's going to be the first Saturday in December,
I assume so.
like always.
Any objections to that first Saturday in December? Any thoughts on it?
My thoughts are decorations, lights, maybe improving it a little bit. Monetary wise, I don't know what that cost would be, but if we're just lighting up this tree and putting a couple lights on here, and we got a few lights over there, it's kind of blah.
I agree.
I agree.
So me, so I think if we're gonna continue to do that, we should probably figure out a way to step that up a little bit.
And I'm so glad to hear you say that, Jay.
Yeah.
Are you saying you want me to wait, turn my stuff on?
Yes, you can be a part of the lineup.
That's the thing, I just, it's just kind of, it's not disappointing,
Well,
but for
You found
For me, it is, when the young kid comes up and flips the switch, and then the one tree that comes on and a couple lights.
Right.
I
Right,
agree.
if we're gonna continue to do that, I think we need to step it up
I think
a little
so.
bit.
Oh, I agree.
Okay. I
And
thought you
so we
would.
need to figure out some some lights or some decorations or some bigger blow-ups or giant skeletons dressed up as Santa Claus.
Let's get ours turned off for Adam.
You know, I mean,
Yes, wait,
I am
wait.
100% for it,
Oh, yeah.
not against it at all. But I think the standard little lights that we do, we should probably figure out a way to.
They're outdated.
Yeah.
I-
And we need to up our
You're absolutely
presentation.
right. You're
In
absolutely
my
right.
opinion, otherwise it's just kind of.
Light up the tree instead of light up the town.
Yeah.
Yes, it's not like that, that's for sure.
That's my only thoughts on it.
Okay.
How do we get there in the next month and a half, 2 months?
Oh,
I'm not sure.
but,
Yeah,
So how much money do you need?
I don't know. I've not looked at it all. I've not priced any
I can help
big
you.
inflatables.
Joyce can help.
And because our inflatables are like 3 foot long and they're old and the lights don't work and, you know, Santa and 3 reindeer kind of inflate and then there's one little light that works in there.
I liked,
Sounds like my decorations.
what'd you say?
Sounds like my decorations.
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea, and I see heads nodding, and, the Legion you could participate with us, to light up something at the same time. That would be great.
I mean, I could look here real quick. I don't know what's in our community events fund left this year. I know we added to it for next year. I don't know what's left in there
Yes.
this year.
But, well, okay, let's say,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
gonna be December 6th, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's in agreement with that,
Mhm.
okay. It's in ink on my calendar, okay?
What time?
It's dark early.
It's dark early now.
Early.
Um,
What time is it now?
6:08?
6:08.
We'll do it.
It's dark.
6 o'clock?
yes. I was even gonna say 5:30 for some
Yeah,
things.
5:30.
Is it dark enough for 5:30?
Well, it's dark
Well,
enough for
I
this
mean-
stuff.
Oh, you can start it at 5:30 and do that.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
and then
start,
everybody gathers in here.
5:30?
If we
yeah,
get
start
lights and
the
stuff,
cocoa and the drawings, maybe have Santa show
Yeah.
up at 5:30.
Uh-huh,
That way we're
okay,
out there at 6. and-
Switch at 6, 7 o'clock.
okay. All right.
How much money do we got? How much money do we need?
Jay, did you find it? Okay, well, let's see. I have it in this stack.
Historically, we have not had a lot of funds in that account.
Is that something we could pull from
What?
economic
Oh.
development?
We have Christmas and then we have Easter.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's a, definitely.
Well, but we put more
What do you
in
say,
for
470?
It'll
next
still
year.
be next year.
And that's what we got left over for the year.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
How much?
Yeah, 470,
470?
63.
That'll get you about half of a blow up.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Trust me.
Well, it's a start, and, you know, people donate, and
But if we could pull that from a different
I'm gonna
account,
say, that can we not pull from economic developments?
I don't know if we could off of economic development, but, maybe riverboat or something like that.
Riverboat I'm sure we can from Riverboat.
Yeah.
What's the balance there, Jimmy? You got the thing.
Probably a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot.
16 some odd
Now, there ought to be able to.
now. What do I know?
Yeah, plenty.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's gonna be a couple $100,000 in there.
Okay. So Light Up Milltown will be prestigious this year with
200?
all that money that we can spend.
Yeah, I'm just.
How much
saying,
how much do you think?
I mean, I don't know, but,
We are.
you know, 2 or 3 big inflatables, some newer and better lights.
Mhm.
I don't know what they cost. I mean, I know I went to Ace Hardware last year and spent $600-800, and I've got a 3,000 foot square house
Right.
that just has white lights on it.
And we need newer wreaths for the lamp posts, because, you know, that is a Dickens tradition with the lamp posts with the wreath on it. And the ones we've got are kind of tacky. That's just this old sentiment.
It happens.
I think you're looking at probably between about 4 and 7.
I was gonna say 5. Because this is gonna go from year to year to year. I mean, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that stuff's gonna be taken down and put in storage
Yes.
once used.
Uh-huh.
Jane Ann does have a lot of good looking wreaths.
Yes.
Some of them are
Well,
kind of getting later, but
but she doesn't use her wreaths on the lamp posts.
that's it. That's what goes on the light bulb.
We have,
Jane Ann's
What?
wreaths.
okay.
We don't have any.
Hmm,
Every one of them that's been up the last 3 years belongs to Jane
Really?
Ann. And they're over there in her storage.
Because I bought a whole bunch one year.
I believe.
And now, you know, time gets away from me and I'm old, so it could have been longer ago than I would have thought, but.
Right, yeah. I mean, I think this will be my 5th year for Light Up.
Yes.
I mean, only 4 years technically with it, on the 5th year in
Uh-huh.
December, because I started right after Halloween.
Right.
So,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, they've always been whatever general,
Oh,
since I've been.
well, they're probably,
And she does buy newer ones and
Well-
refurbish them and tie new boats, and she does a great job with it.
well, the ones that I bought probably are way gone away. That's why I thought,
Yeah,
that's fine. So I think maybe Jane Ann and you, Joyce, and maybe Aaron and whoever wants to get together on that events committee to,
We do want to find minutes. We did talk about it.
okay. All right,
So do you think 5 grand will get you
oh, yeah, I would think so. I wouldn't think it would be that much, but
Yeah.
we definitely
we can
need
allow
to,
that much.
we don't have to use it all.
on what we've been doing,
But
as the status quo.
It goes quick.
And we'll still have money for cocoa and goodies.
But I think maybe let the events committee
I think fine.
Okay.
talk on Friday evenings and try to figure out what we can do.
Mhm.
You know, we always do the labor and everything else anyway,
Right.
but
So if we end up needing more, we have to have a special,
Well, we have,
I don't think we would need it.
you don't think we'll need more, Jay?
You want me to still get a Santa and Mrs. Claus to
better not than needing
Yes,
all this.
please.
Yeah.
And have Santa.
Santa and Mrs. Claus again? Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
So do we want to allow 5?
What's your thoughts?
Well,
Jay, you think that'll work?
I think that would be an ample amount. I mean, and I'm not saying just because you allow that amount that we will spend that amount,
right.
but
Right.
I mean, we need new inflatables, we need new
Everything.
lights.
We need
You know, even just extension cords
Right.
Yeah.
or
Timers or
plugs or
whatever.
timers or things of that nature.
Mhm.
What I was saying is if we allow 5 and he ends up, or we end up needing more, are we gonna have to have a special meeting or special something to allow more.
We,
So in that case, we want to allow 75, and if we don't
That
use
sounds
it, we don't use it.
I think that sounds good,
I'd say over rate rather than under rate.
rather than under, that's fine. Okay, do I hear a motion?
Are we pulling it from Riverboat or from both of them? Are we
Well,
gonna,
we've
But
got,
we've only got 470
we probably need to leave that
Easter.
well, we'll have more
Easter's next year.
Yeah.
Easter's next year, but we can spend that, a good deal of that
On
right
cocoa
here
and
on
cookies.
cocoa and cookies and everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
so pull 75 from
Alright.
Riverboat? I'll make a motion to allow 7,500 in funds for Christmas decorations or improvement of the town's decorations to be pulled from Riverboat.
I'll second the motion.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion's carried. Okay. Well, that just puts everybody in the Christmas spirit.
I mean, it's good. I like
That's
it.
wonderful.
No, I like all that kind
Are you ready, Chandler? Ready? Don't be a Scrooge, Chandler.
His ain't wet.
Okay, all righty. Thanks, James.
Thank you.
I'm glad you feel the same way because I knew that it would all go back on you, and I've heard other people say we really need to spruce that up, so thank you. Okay. Harrison County Regional Sewer Board.
I received the, copy of the minutes for our meeting coming up Friday from Bob Busick and Keith Charge. He's your secretary for the Harrison County Regional Sewer District. Nothing on there pertaining to Milltown.
Nothing.
Indiana 15 Regional Planning Commission. I gave you a copy of the 3 projects that are in the works, and I nominated Jimmy for one of the one of the programs, and I think he's accepted it. And Nathan was tickled to death to get a law enforcement officer on that committee.
And that committee that Bill is referring to is public safety funding, and Jimmy, we appreciate that. Okay.
And I think it speaks well for Milltown to be on the program. There's 33 members on that board, and we've got on the Indiana 15 board,
Yes,
and any one of them could have nominated somebody else. Now, they'll nominate 2 more people from other 2 more counties, but at least Jimmy probably will chair that meeting.
Jimmy, what were you gonna say?
Sean Scott, I think was the other one.
Yes, he is, okay, representing the county council.
Yeah, we got 2 problems. I think that'll be good.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for serving there.
Cemetery Committee, I don't have anything on that. Economic Development Committee, we have a meeting coming up next Monday at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, the day that we were going to go to the cemetery, it turned out weather just about like today, but with rain and it was nasty, so we didn't make that.
Did you say Monday, Bill, at 17?
Do what?
Did you
Yes.
say Monday?
Yeah.
17?
Yeah. That wasn't too long, was it?
No. Not at all. We're moving right along. Libby, like I said, is not feeling well at all this evening. Each of us has a copy of her monthly report. She's been busy. The office has been crazy. People calling and, just
Complaining.
I wasn't gonna use that word, Steve, but.
Board. We haven't had any complaints, but on a positive side, we've had like 6 people move into town. in the last month and a half or so.
Uh-huh.
And so every house that's coming up for sale is going off the market quick. And we got
Selling.
people coming from Louisville and Jeffersonville and St. Louis and, it's good for,
Yeah, and they pay their sewer deposits and
yeah, yeah.
pay their.
Did you ever figure out where that Willis property is?
Well, we think,
There were a couple of rocks there.
well, we think the bird.
Yeah, it's pretty much narrowed down.
Yeah,
It's
it's,
it's the open lot between East Street and Maple Street. There used to be a church there, and there used to be a couple little houses right there. So where that grassy area is on the hill coming down the cemetery, if you're coming down either Maple Street or you're coming down North Street.
You know where the trailer is sitting on the,
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
yeah,
Right
it's behind,
behind
it's behind
It's the
it,
next lot up the hill.
yeah,
Yep.
it's behind it.
Right, and there is one of the rocks there was the corner of the house.
Oh.
It's still there.
That's interesting. It's a historical marker. Milltown. I knew that name, because,
Well, if we're gonna do anything with it, we probably have to have a survey.
well,
no, it's in the towns, it's under the town, it's
It
deed.
already is.
We
Yes.
get a notification from, what was her name?
steep rock.
Steep Row every year, and we're tax exempt because we're a
Okay.
municipality, and we get that every year for that tract of land.
Okay.
So it's 100%.
So everything's okay on it.
Yes. It's good. Okay. Do we need to, I don't think there's any, someone would like to ask a question that Olivia would have covered, we can, if we don't know the answer, we can take that to her, but any comments or anything? Okay. Olivia does a wonderful job, and she is moving right along with,
Thanks, Greg.
yes. And I think, she's to the point that she has just gained so much knowledge and so much, emphasis on it that, she's handling it better than anybody has in ever. So, she discussed a possibility regarding this. She discussed a possibility with me this afternoon, we're required to have 2 sets of eyes on our books to make the point. We're required to have those 2 sets of eyes. And we think we have a plan that will put the second set of eyes on our books and not be as costly as in the past.
Correct. We're looking at going from 165 per hour to 40 per hour with someone who I don't know if she is a CPA herself, but she also does the books and all the business entries for a local business here as well. And so for a third of the price, the same outcome.
It sounds like something that.
And, and maximum 2 days a week for a couple hours versus
Yes,
multiple days and not even, like, that
And
person can physically be here, look at it, see it, sign off on it, ask the questions versus being in Indianapolis.
Yes.
And
and,
just trying to figure out what the bank deposit slips say
Right.
versus what actually
What?
is everything is here
Yes.
right now.
I think it's just a much better arrangement. And we'll have more on that, and we can be more specific on it when we
Yes.
have the specifics. This is just a plan right right now, so. Okay. Okay, moving forward, we do have a cemetery deed to notarize. Okay, so we have that. I tell you, keeping up with the cemetery deeds is not an easy thing to do.
I sold another one today.
Did you?
Over there, yeah.
Okay,
If they would've got here with a check earlier, we could have had two of them. instead of one.
okay, two instead of one, but only one. Okay, all right. Jay?
I don't have a lot, other than, I'm either fighting my laptop or fighting my printer. I didn't get my monthly report printed off, but, as far as the sewer plant is concerned, it went 11% over this last month, so still plenty of room for growth and all that. We had a gentleman come in and get a driveway permit who may or may not put in a couple of duplexes and for some storage facilities on Main Street Northwest. So he has the means and everything to do it and land, so.
And you have the sewer capacity for whatever he looked.
Mhm.
I always go to, it's page 4, isn't it, in the report? Page 4? In the aqua services report, I just want to see what that capacity was. That's about the only number
Yeah,
that means anything to me.
Yeah, I don't remember the gallons, 11% should have been about maybe 16, 17,000 gallons.
Yeah.
And that's only 11%.
Where are they running up, past Nazarene, or the Baptist Church? Is that gas?
AT&T fiber.
Yeah.
Well, there's two colored, flags, I don't know.
There's probably several colored flags.
They have to
So,
mark them all.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
so yellow's gas, green is sewer.
I thought maybe there's going to gas line up or shore line up to there.
No, it already goes all the way up past Medicine,
does it?
so, yeah. it does.
Duke Energy is taking everything except for electricity off the poles.
I wondered if they, I just wondered if it was because Duke is taking everything off, that they're running more fiber everywhere now.
I'd say they're probably tired of sending people out when a line goes down, and be a phone line,
Every time it rains.
Uh-huh,
kind of power line.
uh-huh.
I know those lines are pretty decent overtime rates. 3 in the morning.
Yeah, but that's all, they're gonna run AT&T fiber. From what I can see, and where they have it white lined and marked, it looks like they're gonna be underneath the asphalt in the road. So let's just hope, that they do not mess up our roads. If they do, we're gonna have to be pretty strict on the repair process for that, because even when mainstream and MTD came through here, there's still a couple spots, in my opinion, they should be fixed. However, AT&T is a very large company, and if they disturb our roadways, then
Make them drill it,
They were in
they
the,
are gonna drill it.
drill the road,
No, they're gonna bore underneath the road.
yeah,
Yeah, but a lot, we live in Milltown, everything is rock here. So as soon as they hit one rock and it shoots that board head out of the street or causes a big hump, we're gonna have to keep on to make those proper repairs. And
Yeah,
AT&T is
that
a little
part of
bit
the
bigger
road.
company than Main Street, so,
they were in the grass today over there on Salem.
really.
Just in front of the lot that the lady owns the cabins
Mhm.
in that lot, they were in the grass.
There's a lot of utilities in there, that's why there's so many flags.
Yeah, I know.
But-
on this road between, the town garage and the bridge out to,
Mhm.
out to the liquor line, Chase Bender had told me that they were gonna pave that.
Yes, they,
And,
Dan Mercedes told me they were going to
Chase-
take it.
Chase is gone now, he got married and resigned and went someplace else. So I talked to, Danny Mercedes about it. Danny Mercedes, you know, since, the wheel tax and all the taxes are all mixed up, and they don't know how much money they're gonna get. We may not get that paid, so that's sort of a disappointment.
And he had told me several weeks ago they were gonna pay for that, maybe a couple months ago.
It's maybe off the table now.
Things come and go off the table. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Jay?
No, that's it, well, I say that's it. We did put in the paper, and we put it out, for part-time labor. As of the date, I've got one application. I've not looked into it real hard, but, the individual is graduating Milltown from Crawford County in December. Could possibly start around that. But, we'll see if anyone else applies and all that stuff.
Okay. Okay.
Did you have something on, you said you caught on the report, or is that not something to do with Jay?
Oh, you mean on the claims report?
Yeah.
Oh, it was just the straight for, when I look at a claims report, I go looking for anything that's extraordinary that we don't do every month. That was the only thing I saw. But that was the pump,
Pump two soft start on the lift station down here in the middle.
in the mill lot, okay.
Yes. We got two pumps, we've got 4 pumps that pump in to that one.
Okay,
Actually, we got 3 pumps that pump into that one and 2 additional gravity lines that go in that one. So those 2 pumps are pretty strategic. And we've been running on one pump for quite a while. I researched and I tried to get a different company to get that soft start switch cheaper and install cheaper. But after a lot of research on their part, they couldn't meet the price.
they couldn't
Right,
match.
sir.
And so
They've always done a pretty good job for us, I think.
they have, and they've also got an independent, well, I say independent, it's K&M Specialties and Straker Pumps together. So K&M Specialties has an individual that I can call anytime, any day.
Okay,
And, if we have something catastrophic that goes down, we get somebody out here before us.
well, that's very important. Yeah.
But yeah, it's probably fairly pricey, but
Well, $4,700, but that is strategic.
yeah. well,
Gotta have
yeah.
those pumps.
Yeah, you gotta have those pumps. You
Yeah.
think about a new pump is about $17,000.
Yes,
And so the electronics that run them individually are pretty pricey. And it's just a start and stop switch basically, but
yeah.
it's all electronic and based on the floats and everything else. So,
Gotta do it. Okay. Anything else? Okay, thanks, Jay, appreciate that.
thank you.
Jimmy?
Don't have a whole lot, yes, have my activity reports, been fairly busy for during this COVID. Guys, normally only have 1 or 2 people here for the interviews, and I guess we'll just leave it open and hopefully get some more applications, but not many people looking to do it. Did do $171 worth of food to East Crawford and Crawford County Middle School for their Thanksgiving baskets. I picked it up Saturday at Sam's. The truck's still sitting outside, waiting on the estimate of the insurance. Wow. It's, just par for the course. They're busy. That's the bad thing. The insurance, she said that she was gonna come down and do her estimate, and then, but I tried to call her today, but she's on vacation for 2 days, so
So is the body shop done an estimate yet, or they're waiting on the insurance?
I think they're waiting on the insurance.
Because they're assuming it's total.
I don't know.
I'm assuming that's what it is. If they're not willing to put in the work, do the
Well,
estimate,
They're behind too.
yeah.
They did have it.
It took me 6 weeks last year
To get the estimate.
to get it done.
Well,
I do recommend that if we do get it back, it's a rather large brush garden on. And then, probably by mid-November, I'll start, doing Christmas cookies and go out and finish that. We have a pretty decent donation fund this year, so. I haven't figured out how many kids, but hopefully around 15.
Jimmy, did you get a list from East Crawford of their baskets that they're going to be doing? And I think that's for Christmas break. Dawn had given me a list. I took it to church yesterday.
I got the donation list of what they wanted, that's about $1.
Yes, okay, all right.
And that all comes out of our donation fund.
And anybody that is interested in that, East Crawford, they're putting together baskets. And I'm assuming it's for the Christmas holiday because they don't want the children to not have enough food. It wasn't just for, it's not gonna be for Thanksgiving, is it, Jimmy? It's Christmas.
But the middle school is doing it for Thanksgiving. They had Jasper Engines donated turkeys, so.
Okay,
Both schools, as far as, I know that the high school and middle school does, because my wife does it at the high school, send home, basically backpacks or bags.
Yes. yeah, that,
Every week, so
right,
anybody who donates to that, that'd be great.
right.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of kids across the county that don't have the food that they need,
Exactly.
for whatever reason.
But East Crawford they have a list, and you can either donate to the school and they'll do the shopping. If you want to just do dollars instead of doing the shopping, or you can shop according to the list that they've got. And I left that at church yesterday, or I would have had it here today. But you can just call the office and they'll get you one if you're interested in helping.
Our school was both. I was going to.
Well,
So,
this was for East Crawford that Dawn gave me this list. Dawn Allerton is the secretary out there. She's the administrative assistant to the principal. And the principal and Dawn and I were talking the other day. And so it would be great. If anybody wanted to do that. I hate to think about these children that don't have a bed, don't have food. It's no fault of theirs, they can't go out and do it. So,
I don't have anything on ordinance violations because I haven't had time to do much with them. Mainly it's been criminal cases and court, so.
right, okay. There was, and I didn't even think, when I looked over the list,
People say you would think it'd slow down in winter. Everybody gets
no,
piled up inside together, over water and over.
Fancy.
What makes Jimmy's job easier.
Interesting. We kind of, I'm not ticked that domestic cases and everything, that's usually not the case this time of year. December gets boards and
what did you say? What was that last one?
legal work for it.
Oh,
You know,
okay. All right. Is that it?
it's all that.
Okay. Okay, our attorney, Mr. Rieger, is here. Greg?
Really, Ryan Dent's with me too. Really, the only active piece of litigation we have right now, and I'll limit my comments because it's pending, is the Morris, Milltown v. Morris. We did have a hearing last week. This is in the Harrison County side, pending in the Harrison Circuit Court. and the judge did rule in part on the ejectment, but Mr. Morris did appear and raise some issues regarding ownership. And so I have some ideas that I'll discuss, off record as litigation strategy to sort of bring that to conclusion. But that matter is still pending. Mr. Morris had not filed anything, but did appear at the hearing with some documents, and that's extended the duration of the litigation. I think that's all I probably should say on public record right now, given its pending.
Okay. All right.
So still no judge signed verdict one way or the other to date.
Oh, yes, they did, and I
Okay.
sent that.
Okay,
The judge did not sign the order we tendered, but
okay.
he signed a partial
Oh.
ejectment. And it's gonna require some additional. Did you guys receive that? Okay, so it'll require some additional strategic work to sort of complete that ejectment process, is my position right now.
Thank you for the
Oh, you're welcome.
Well, other than notarizing a couple cemetery deed, we don't have anything else for you to do until a little bit later. Okay. Town council, any remarks? Steve? Okay. Okay. Adam?
Negative.
Okay. I don't have any. Did any citizens sign up over there?
We have no citizens signing comments.
Okay.
On something on sheet.
Do you have something? Okay.
Well, maybe, but you just signed it.
We have somebody here.
Yeah, it was raining cold Sunday, that Sunday.
Yes.
I'm glad it didn't go, because I don't understand the rain either. But
It was nasty.
it was definitely nasty. I was waiting for that phone call. I wanted to, but like I said, I did want 63 of them, and that sounds like a lot, but I mean, there's a lot of stones up there, so there's 63 out of 100 stones up there, really not a lot, there's a few more, but the ones that I marked are either, they can range from either a foundation problem or to just something's bumped it, or the seals just come loose, and they're nice, it's got up there and just slid it over, so now it's just sitting on the edge of the stone. Yeah, I put my level on several of them, and they're not on level, so that would be as simple as a compound, and it's like $50 on 15 to, maybe 15 of them or so, and then the rest of them, they're bigger, they're sitting like this, so.
Are those the white flags that are up there?
No, they're all blue.
All
I got all blue flags up.
White flags with the Veterans Day,
White flags we put up there, we took them down, we put flowers on veterans' graves Saturday. But I
Yeah,
picked all the
that's-
flags, but I had told you that we did that.
Well, yeah, but I didn't know what color flags
Yeah,
Yours are blue.
they're all blue.
Yours are blue and yours are white, but you took them up and put the flowers on. Okay. Are you going to put flags on the graves or not, if you're doing flowers?
We'll do that next year. This was just a Cub Scouts, pack 4412 and Girl Scouts, troop 221 out of Oregon came down, we selected 50 graves of veterans, and they put flowers on those 50 graves. I had to mark them with white flags
Okay.
because you don't know unless you
Right.
mark them. And they put them on there, and it was really a nice little thing that they did.
Okay.
Memorial Day will be all flags.
Oh, that's
This
what
was-
you
this
did,
was
all
something
flags.
Special that they wanted to do.
Okay. Okay.
So do we need to set up another time to look at this?
I think we do.
I mean, I got a picture, but sending anybody that many pictures is a job. I can get it printed off if you want, but it's still gonna be the same thing. When you look at it, it's not slinging.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
So let's set something up for sooner than later.
Okay,
Because I don't think the weather's probably gonna be working in your favor.
As long as it's 60 degrees or better, we're good. So that whenever we did do anything, then, as long as it's 50 degrees, I can do it. Do most of it at work, so, maybe we extend all the way over until it gets summer if we want to. But that's.
Well, if there's 63 of them, it probably would anyways.
Most likely, yes. Like I said, and I will, on all the foundation works, I know last time we did a big one, I'll set them for all the foundation, it's all the same price, so I don't have to worry about price of this and that, but I'll do the same thing with all of them, big or small. So if it's a bigger one, then that's not bad, because that way it keeps everything easier, simpler, and then get more stones done that way, you know, so.
okay. Okay,
Well, I mean,
everybody's calendar look like mine, I'm sure. I have a great granddaughter that's going to be in a play all weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and she is Flounder
Little Mermaid.
in Little Mermaid. Well, she's second part, so that's good.
I would just like to get the ball rolling.
I would too.
We put him on and on and on.
Right.
Or off and on and off. And, so what is your all's, tomorrow afternoon, evening look like?
It's still gonna be cold
Yeah, this ain't too bad, is it?
And
What's tomorrow?
tomorrow's Veterans
tomorrow's
Day.
Veterans Day,
Oh, it is, you know, well,
yeah.
Wednesday's supposed to be good weather, but it's not good.
What about,
Wednesday, yeah.
it's supposed to be better even on Thursday, the closer to the weekend, the warmer it gets, right?
And Wednesday and Thursday are the same.
Oh, okay,
Friday, which will be a little early.
How's Wednesday, what's y'all Wednesday at like 4 o'clock? Look,
I'm in New Albany at 2 for an appointment,
how long is that gonna last?
and 11 for, and Louisville for an appointment. I could probably be back around 5, but Thursday would be a whole lot better.
I've got one
Any-
at 5:30 on Wednesday.
Okay, anything on Thursday.
Thursday, see.
What do you got, Steve? Or,
I don't have it.
I don't have anything on
The
Thursday.
13th, you're saying?
You got anything on Thursday, Bill?
Depends on the weather. I can't get out. My hands will not let me
Well,
get out.
it's supposed to be warmer. This old woman don't wanna be out when it's cold.
So you're looking at what, Thursday? and
Thursday,
What
How
time?
about 3:30?
that works for me.
That would be safe for me right now.
Maybe the sun will be out.
I don't have my calendar with me, but it's probably good.
Does that work for you?
Sure.
Steve?
3:30 at the cemetery,
Thursday.
at the flagpole. Right? We'll be at the
That'll
flagpole.
work.
What is the purpose of this, to go out there and do?
We're repairing some monuments.
But I guess when you guys are all together, remember, we have to be cognizant of the open door law.
Oh,
You just go look, you can't really talk town business.
that's,
Yeah.
we just go look.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
Yep.
And one thing that we are going to try, is that kosher, we just go look,
You can go
we don't
look.
make any decisions, we don't
That's
do
right.
anything, you
Yeah.
know, we just
Okay.
look.
Okay.
Some of those old monuments have, been very interesting to look at.
Mhm.
You can come with us, Greg.
That's okay.
It's a lot of walk.
One thing too that we talked about there was perhaps finding a descendant, from that person that would have an interest in restoring their monument. So rather than the town assuming all of it. Greg's told us, it's municipally owned cemetery, we are kind of responsible for we are responsible for what happens there, so. But then too, we thought, a descendant might be very interested in helping restore their monument. Okay, 3:30, the 13th, at the cemetery. I messed up my paper, so where are we, guys? Any other citizen comments? Yes.
I brought some pictures so you can see what I'm talking about, but I think we might have a potential health issue. I'll show you that. Wait, let me give one to you first.
Health.
Health issue.
Yeah. Flies. Flies. Millions and millions of flies.
Okay.
You,
I was
you,
running out of
you
things.
do know the health department has already looked at, oh man, who's inside houses?
Yeah. There's flies all over that house.
You guys can look at this if you want. One last thing. I was running out of ink, so some of the,
Is this inside or out?
it's inside a garage.
Garage. Okay. Okay.
It's the same issue that was brought up before about a smell. It's in the same property. And we were told that they were putting the waste in a container and they are not. I have a picture of that.
Which picture is
Is
that?
that the
Is
first
that this one?
Yes, that's the area where they put their waste. That was after it rained and we thought that that would cut down on the flies and the smell. But if you go up there on a nice warm day, you will see that pile is not dirt, it is flies. I
So
mean,
is this bedding? Is that what that is, like bedding? Or what
that
is
is manure from the birds
that?
and,
Manure?
Yes.
well, yeah, from the birds and stuff. And it's
So
attracting flies.
Are you going up there to see that, or is it?
No, that is not, that was on Wayne's property. The new people bought it.
That's on
That's
your,
not,
That's on Nick's property.
oh, okay,
That's where he puts the stuff.
okay.
He probably saw me take the pictures because he's got cameras there.
yeah.
But he never said
So
anything.
did you just say you sold, did y'all sell it, or?
Wayne just
No,
sold
Wayne-
it,
Wayne
yes.
sold his place.
He moved out because of all that big mess.
And is this all Wayne property? Or Wayne's old property?
No,
Yeah.
that's above Wayne's
Right.
property that Nick James is.
That is right at the edge of Wayne's property.
Okay.
Right at the edge. Wayne has little trees running down his property.
Wayne had?
Had, yeah.
Okay. So that's what I'm trying to get at is,
Yeah, and then there's a bush
Yeah.
right there
right,
on the property line, right close to it, and that's where he puts all of that stuff. He brings wheelbarrows
what I'm
up.
trying to get at is if Wayne sold the property, what's the concern?
The concern is the flies. They're at my house too. I'm
Oh,
sure
your house,
I'm sure they're at his house. They're everywhere.
okay.
And I've talked to different people and they don't want to complain. They don't want to get on anybody's bad side.
How many people, Jimmy, have we had come inspect that property and deem it within code?
Indiana, DNR, Clark County Health Department.
But they were supposed to,
Wait.
they were supposed to put the stuff in a container and they are not. That's the problem.
He said that he wasn't put it in a container. He wasn't required to do that. But he has been more than willing to mitigate it or make.
He has to have flies in his house. I mean, he has to.
Well, I mean, that's
They're everywhere.
his problem, not ours. If it's in his house and he ain't. worried
Right,
about
but
it,
they're coming,
well,
I mean, they're gonna be in the whole neighborhood. If you saw how many flies
Yeah,
there was, and I know when it gets cold, they don't hibernate, but they go into like a dormancy, and they're gonna all come out in the spring. Or on another warm day.
Jimmy, what were the other agencies?
State Board of Animal Health has been there.
Okay.
I don't know, there were several.
I mean, he has to put that in a container. He can't just put that to draw flies like that.
Well,
That's
I
not
thought-
healthy.
He told us he was going to. Did he say that at a council meeting?
I'm not sure if he said that at a council meeting or not. I do know that he did order an additional trash bin to have his waste and or his.
I mean, I don't want to cause trouble, I just don't like the flies, I mean, they're at my house too.
But I mean, they're at my house. So
Yeah.
I'm nowhere near him.
They're if you see, I mean, they're breeding there, there's maggots, I mean, they're breeding there. That is not healthy.
Where is your house from?
My house is on Spring Street, it's the trailer that has all the lights in front. It used to have 3 trees there, now it's got 2 and a stump.
Pretty close to, Joe,
Yeah, I'm right down the street from Steve.
Foster.
Foster.
Joe Foster.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, one house down from Joe Foster.
Yeah.
Well, I've been misled this whole time. I thought your house was Wayne's house and Wayne's house was your house.
No, we're just friends.
Okay.
Two properties.
We're really just friends.
Okay. So, Jimmy, you said wasn't required to put in containers.
I think
They said they would, but it wasn't required.
He has been more than willing to do whatever. The guy's been the ideal pet owner. Until the burning situation, nobody ever knew what he had.
Mhm.
And then, I went up there and talked to him about burning, he put it out, we never had the issue ever again. You know,
But he dumps it by that bush and I mean, it's just, number 1, it smells bad and number 2, now it's all the flies and that's affecting everybody.
Well, I'm just a farm girl, live on a farm, and I've never seen any manure that didn't have smell to it.
Right,
I'm
right,
sorry.
right. And
I mean,
Maybe it's,
I mean, I don't,
We've got farms within our.
I mean, that's not a
municipality,
small
so
pile. That's
Are
not
they
a
going
small
around
pile.
looking at cow patties and complaining because there's flies there?
I mean, you can watch him a couple
So-
times a week bring it out in the wheelbarrow and dump it there. And it's,
So the only, I think back to before, the only way to get this ball rolling on her part is for more people to come along. Right?
but why when everybody sees the flies? Everybody's got the flies.
I get it, but
Yeah.
it's a process that we have to follow.
Right.
You know
So
what I'm
you've
saying?
got flies, he's got flies, I got flies.
You know, I'm
But
just gonna
we've
be
not-
honest, you all have been complaining about that smell for a while now, Wayne included. When they were burning, yes, it did smell. Chandler and I make it a point at least once or twice to drive by there, roll our windows down and try to smell something, and there's not a smell.
Oh, you're lucky.
Chandler?
I've never smelled anything when I went past there.
So like, we
So the
made
point
it a
is-
point.
the point is that,
The smell's
this
only when
guy,
it's really
Adam, is
warm.
trying to make,
Yeah,
is that.
I'm not even fussing about the smell, I'm fussing about the flies.
Yeah. Well, even we just had, and I'm not taking your side or their side, but we literally just had, how many kids, how many parents, how many adults, through trick or treating? You know, did we get anything? Any complaints?
About this?
Yeah,
No. No, that's the point.
we'd have to have more people come along to start a process here.
Yes, that's the point, that,
This is all
Yeah.
you know,
But I mean, you guys can contest to the flies, so that's more people.
but honey,
I think he was saying that he has flies and he doesn't live anywhere near it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
there. I live-
The amount of flies that you're seeing there, I mean, that's real.
I get it, but if we don't have numerous people in that area that's coming to us and complaining, there's no further steps I don't think we can take. You know?
and that's the point that Adam's trying to make, is that we've not had other citizens come and complain either about the smell.
Well, even like
Now about
Joe
the
Bloss,
flies.
he said, I'm not gonna go down there and get,
Well,
Living on my
that's part of
back.
Joe's family.
I
So,
know,
no,
but
he's
he
not
was fussing about it too, like, he doesn't
It's-
wanna,
it's Sal's great grandson.
Yes.
nobody
Not
wants to,
very too great.
nobody wants to say
That's
anything.
the unfortunate part, and it's not getting on our bad side. I mean, we've got, it's a business to run. you've gotta get 2, 3, 4 people that's willing to step up, and then we can proceed, but unfortunately.
So what happens when the flies get really, really bad? I mean.
Well, then it becomes an issue for the health department. If it gets that bad and flies are that bad, then the health department, I'm sure, would become involved at that point. But there's nothing that we can do
Okay,
from our perspective,
okay,
right now.
okay.
So, it either requires more neighbors to come and express a concern about odor, or if in fact the flies do get bad this spring when they
That's what I'm
start
worried about.
coming out, then it would require probably the health department becoming involved at that point.
Okay.
Because as I understand it, although it wasn't mentioned, I think the county health department was involved. Okay, excuse me. So, okay.
I don't, one other thing to that, I don't think we're trying to downplay the situation, for you,
No,
or
we're not.
we're not trying to do that, but if we act on your complaint, then we gotta act on everybody's complaint for the silliest stuff, because we didn't, you know what I'm saying?
Right, I just didn't feel
Without
like
numerous
I
complaints
felt
or
like
numerous
it was a
people.
health issue.
Yeah. Yeah, we understand your concern, trust us.
And if you, I don't know why you couldn't, as just a citizen,
Mhm.
complain to the health department and ask them to come out and just take a look at this situation again. Take a look at the compost that's out there, take a look at the flies, present this to them. That's what I would do if I were in your position.
I just don't want all those, I had trouble with them last week when it was warm because they would be all on the front of the house. They didn't get on the back where the shade was. They were all in the front and I had to spray to open my door.
Yeah, we saw the pictures there on the house, so,
Mhm.
that might be your next step, is to, inquire at the health department again.
Okay.
If you think that
If it's worse than the spring.
it's going to be an issue,
Okay.
okay?
Well, if you think it's gonna be bad, go ahead and pursue that now.
Get the ball rolling.
Get the ball rolling, that way
That's-
it's not a problem in the spring for you guys.
That, I would go ahead and present this, the pictures that you've given us at the health department. I think I would go ahead and do that, get it, and maybe talk to any other neighbors that have had an issue with flies or whatever. So, okay,
Okay.
that's what I would do, okay. Okay, any other,
No,
okay, well, thank you. I don't, this is my personal take, guys. I don't wanna ever discourage citizens from coming here and talking to us about their issues and their problems. I don't think that's the thing for us to do. So, that's just this old farm girl. Any other comments? Any other questions or concerns? Okay, if not, I will adjourn the meeting at 7:04.
Yeah,
Oh, yes, wait, I have to have their agreement.
I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
You second it?
I'll second that.
All in favor? Meeting adjourned at 7:04. I can't do that now. I cannot adjourn this meeting.
Good try, though.
Some of those shopping baggies, I was sitting there wanting to shop, I went through all of these. Some of these.
I gotta get through here, Mr. Dillon.